Hello everyone. So today I'm going to share with you my process of creating a funnel in Go High Level and how this layout from Canva that I created will be transferred and built in Go High Level. So first let us create some brand boards or a brand guide that we will follow. Like this company does not exist, but we just created some sample logos to go with the layout, and also picked out some colors that we can use as we build this sample design. So the goal of this design is to create a lead generation funnel where the coach will be giving away a 5 days audio meditation guide. So I usually plan my persona here. So today we're gonna use Amelia Knight, where she will be sharing guided meditation audio series, and she is a mindfulness and stress management coach. So it's easier for me to visualize like different type, because I'm serving different kinds of coaches. So it's easier for me to visualize when there is a sample persona that I follow. So after selecting which persona I will be using for this sample, I usually would create my copy here in ChatGPT. It's fairly simple. It could be a three-step funnel from the opt-in page, thank you page, and upsell page. But to make this funnel simple, it would be just a two-step funnel, which will be like one, the opt-in page, and number two is the thank you page. Okay, so before I build in Go High Level, usually I would plan my design here in Canva. So what I would do is open like a website template in Canva, and then start building out the copy within this template layout. So this template is created coming from the copy that I generated in ChatGPT and inspired by the persona I chose, which is Amelia Knight. So I'm gonna make this a sample template so I could show you my process on building in Go High Level. So once we chose our design and layout, what we're gonna do is hop on to our Go High Level account. And since brand boards is new to Go High Level, I would like to start using it in order to um, easily select colors, especially when I am creating tabs, and then turn on you have to turn on the new color pickle for funnels and website, so that whenever you're saving a brand board, it will show up in the editor. So let's start creating the brand boards or transferring our planned brand guide here in Go High Level. So for the logo, just click this edit, and then I actually just uploaded the logo, so I might just well click it from here. So I'm just gonna add that there. And for the colors, you have to click this icon for the colors, and you can now add your colors here. So since my brand guide is in Canva, I'm gonna get my hex code from here. So click that plus button and copy the hex code, and then paste it here. Click enter. Then you can change the color. Okay. Then let's select the second. So once I'm done loading my brand board, I will now click save board, so I can now start building my lead generation funnel template. And I created a folder called templates, because this is where like I'm planning to create my funnel. So let's say that this funnel is named 001. I'd like to add some code so like I can track it, because I'm gonna save some files later. So using some codes will help you organize your funnel. So this funnel is for Amelia Knight. So I'm just gonna say this is the lead generation. and there. Then hit create. Once you create it there, it will prompt you to create your funnel steps. So I have two steps that I'll create. Number one is the um, opt-in page. So let's say AK opt-in page stands for Amelia Knight. So let's create the funnel step. And then our second step is AK thank you page. Create a funnel step. Okay, so we have so websites do have multiple pages, but funnels have steps. So the first landing page that your customers would see is the opt-in page, and then when they click a button, it would lead to a next step, which represents the funnel. So this one is the opt-in, and this one is the thank you page. So let's open and edit the opt-in page. So we're starting from blank page so that you can see how things are being built. So it's been a long time since I created a video on my YouTube channel about my process, but it seems that you like these types of videos. So comment down below if you like this types of videos, so like I can create more funnel created and go high level for you. So let's start. First thing that I would do, of course, add a full width section, and then create a two columns, because as I am looking at my design, it's a two column section. I mean, two column in a section. So first thing that I'll do is add a picture for this part. So let's go back to our builder and look for image. So I'm just gonna add, so I have a logo at the top, so I'm gonna add an image first, and then I'm gonna add a headline text and a sub-headline text, and then I think there is a button. Where's the button? Here. So I'm just gonna add that there. I also have another sub headline, so, and paragraph, and I think I also do have another image. So this is for the stars. So I'll explain this. It might not make sense now, but it will. Just gonna put it down here. Okay, so these are the elements that I need for building that section. So first, I'm gonna change the background. So I'm just gonna go to my media storage and look for Amelia Knight. So the first background that I'll be using is, I guess, this one. So I'm just gonna click that. So I'll have that background there, and then usually I just add full sender. So there's that, and then the next thing that I'll add is the logo here. So let's go to my folder again and look for the logo. So if it's too big, all we have to do is change the width. So let's say 200. I think 200 is fairly close to our layout, so let's use that for now, and then align it to the left. And then the next item that we the next element that we will add here is the main headline. So I'm just gonna go back to my design again and then paste it here. So I'm gonna use a font that is a custom font. So we're not gonna add too much CSS code except for the font. So what I'm gonna do is create a CSS code through this site that I found in the community. So what I did earlier is that I uploaded the font, and then it will generate an automatic code for me. And let's say I'm gonna use it for the headline. It's important that you select the headline before, because if you're gonna use like sub headline or what, it will not change in your editor. So since I'm using a headline font, I should click this, and it'll generate this custom CSS for me. So I'm just gonna copy this and go back to my builder, and let's add a custom CSS. Save, and then let's go to advanced. Let me see the name. Custom CSS. So this is the name of the class. Okay. So when I hit enter, it already changed to the custom font that I'm going to use for this funnel. So yeah, that as easy as that. So you can use this as your go-to if you're not into codes. So I just found it in the community, so I'm gonna share it here in my page. So if you're using a custom font while building, you can use this one. Then so I'm gonna change the color. Let's change it into. So earlier I created the brand board, so now all we have to do is highlight, and then you can see that my colors are suited here. So just click on that and it'll change the color. So the word 5 days is in another color. Let's see. Okay, so we changed that now, and then in my design it's in 2 lines, so I'm gonna change that as well. And then we will adjust the size. Change the line height. Instead of 1.3, let's say try 1. Okay. General. Okay, so let's change the font weight so it's not too bold. What else can we change here? Okay. So as you can see, it's fairly close to our layout here. So the next thing that we will add is the subheadlines. Let's go to here, paste that there. So for the body part, I usually use pop-ins. So let's see, let's change it here, pop-ins, and then align left. Okay. Okay. So if it's too close from the logo above, all we have to do is add a padding at the top. So let's see, we select this one and add a padding. Then 40. I think for now the 40 is good. And then for the button, so let us change the alignment to left and also add a padding, maybe 10. And then we can change the background color here. So let's get the hex code off here. Okay, there's that. And then we will copy our call to action. This one, paste. So for typography, headline font, custom font. here. So since I'm using Poppins, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that also here. And if you want to add, if you want it to be longer, you can add padding inside. So I'm just gonna add 40 so it's long enough. And from 15, I might say about 12, and then 12 at the bottom. So that's better, looking better. So that's our button. So the next part is we will add our we will add the stars here, but I saved it as a photo, so we just have to drag it into the builder. So let's say I'm gonna get that here, then select this one, and then of course to resize it, we just need to change it. Usually I wouldn't touch the height because it gets wonky, so I just changed the width. 100, I think 100 is good. And then what I'm gonna do is add a margin top. Around 60 is good. And then I'm gonna add a testimonial. This will serve as the social proof. So I'm just gonna copy that and then paste. So align left. I think 3 lines is good, but I'm gonna change it to Poppins because that is my body text. Okay, let's just now change maybe 12. Okay, and then here we're gonna change the name. Copy and paste. Okay, then make it bold and turn it into Poppins. Change the color to brown. Then align it to left and again change the font size. Okay, so so let's put that into 0 so that our alignment is perfect here. So the next thing that we would do is add our picture here for the right side image that we created on the layout, which is our main subject. So I'm just gonna choose this one. So there, I think it's now in a on its perfect size according to our layout. But if you need to resize it, all you have to do again is to just change the width until you get the perfect size for your design. So I think we're really done for the first section of our design. So we're gonna go with the next section. Here I'm gonna add the section again, a blank section, and then I'll add just one column first and then 2 columns below. So this is for I think for this one I'm gonna say headline and then copy this one. Okay, and then so daily. Okay, let's hit enter for it to be centered. And then the font that I used here is my secondary font, which is the Playfair. Here. So I'm just gonna use this one. Okay. So I think we need to change the font weight to regular first. Normal. Okay, there's that. Okay. And then on my layout, I change the word overwhelmed to italicized and bold. Okay. So I'm gonna say that this is the color, bold, and I italicize. Okay. So that's that. And then on this section, I'm gonna add a paragraph format. Let's make sure that it's in Poppins and then align left. So let's add our paste. Okay, so there's our copy. And I'm just gonna add the rest of the copy so it's easier for us to edit. Then paste. Okay. And select that and Poppins. Maybe we could change the font size to 16. Let's see what's inside padding. 60 maybe. Okay, 60. And then we're gonna add a image element here. And then go back to our media storage. Gonna find so this is the image that we use in the design. So let's say 400 maybe. Okay, I think that's, and I think we should add more for our question headline here. I think we should add let's say this is 48. Okay. Maybe 350. Okay. So let's just make the margins into 0 so we don't have too much extra space here. Get done. Okay. So that's our second section. So for our next section, we're gonna do this layout. So I'm just gonna change the background. Okay, so I'm gonna add another section, full width, and then go to media. So this is my background and make it full center. So for my third section, so it's gonna be one column and then we need to add 3 columns on the second part. So this is how we do it. Add a 1 column first, and then next is add 3 columns below it. So let's add a, actually if it's the same font, what you can do also is just duplicate it and then just drag it to the next section. So like it's easier for you, don't have to set it up. So just gonna copy. Oh, so this one needs a custom CSS. So let's say the word by signing up is in Playfair. So I think I can just copy that part. Okay. Five-day series. So line height, let's just say I needed 1. And then maybe 36. And for this one, I'm just gonna duplicate this and drag it again on top of here. Then make this center, and then let's copy the word what you'll get, just so we can follow our layout. So I'm just gonna make sure that that is in the right color and the size. Okay, so the next thing that we'll add is images. So let's drag some image here, and then maybe we could use this as well. So since I've already added some elements earlier, what I can do is just drag some of the elements, duplicate it, and drag it to the next section. So it would also like save our time from keep opening or adding elements. So I'm just gonna paste it there. So just say plain text. Same. And poppins, and then let's say I want it to be maybe 16, and then center maybe 18. Okay, let's see first. Okay, that should be in 3 lines. Gonna hit enter, and then we're gonna add here the photos. So for this one, this is the image that we'll use. Okay, 300 is good. So for me, I'm just gonna duplicate it and duplicate. I keep on selecting the wrong one. So you should when you're duplicating this whole column, make sure that you're selecting the violet ones, because if you just select the orange part, you're just gonna duplicate the image. And then I'm gonna delete this too. So let's check on here. Okay, so I didn't realize that from the copy that I dragged it from, it has like a padding, so I'm just gonna bring it back to 0. Okay, so let's change the images here. Image, the second image I think is this one, and then the third image is this one. Okay, so from there I'm just gonna update some of the copy here. Paste as plain text, and for here just gonna copy this as well. Okay, so now we've added all of the labels of each images and finished our third section. So on our fourth section, it's another layout. So all we have to do is again add a section and make sure to have a 2 column, the one for this image and the other side is for the text alone. So let us add a new column. I mean, add a new section first. Section, and then dragged it there, and then add 2 columns, and then here is the image. And then so on this part, since I have this image, I think I'm gonna use the other, is it the blog post or the feature one? Yeah, there's one, the image feature. So like I can do the layout that I just created, then duplicate, okay. So here in this photo, I'm just gonna add my custom. It's like a custom still too big. It's like a custom, what do you call this, bullet. So I think that's better. And then for the text, I think I'm just gonna remove this part. Yes. Okay. Okay, so let us paste this one, copy, then paste it here, and I'm just gonna remove this text below. Then I'm gonna change it to normal and make it Poppins. So normal. Ten minutes. Font size, font weight. Advance. Make this one. There. Then I'm just gonna duplicate this. Make sure that it's not too far away. Okay, so is that? So I'm just gonna copy here, paste plain text, then let's add another one, then copy, place it as plain text. Okay, there's that. And then we can add a text above here, and then copy our text that we generated earlier. Okay, pins, and then align left. There you go. So this one, I think I'm gonna add a margin at the bottom. I think 10, 20. Okay, 20. And then I'm just gonna add, I think we still have this one. So this is another custom font. So just gonna duplicate this one, so I don't have to like keep on selecting it or keep on adding the code, because this one is already have a code in it. I'm just gonna drag it here. Okay, there. And then I'm just gonna copy this one and paste. Okay, and then let's change it to color. Okay, and then I think let's add a small margin at the top. I think 5. Okay, and then let's add the image on the side. Go back to your image storage and find the photo there. This. And let's try to 400, maybe 450. I think 500 is good. Now we have that there. I think that's everything for that section. So we move to the next section, which is this one. So let's go ahead and build another section and then full width. So I'm just gonna go ahead and select my background. So my background is this one. Make sure that it's full center, and then let's add a column inside it and add text. Then I will copy this code here and then paste. Okay. So this one, I think this is my secondary font, which is the Playfair. So it's that. Just make a. Just a, and then make a real difference. Then we'll change the color to white. Then change the font size. I think maybe 48. And then the real make a difference. Let's make it bold and change it to page. Okay, there's that. And then let's add another. I think we can use this one and drag it below here. And then let's copy this one. Then paste. Okay. So I'm gonna make this white for contrast. And then I'm gonna change font style. Levels high. So I'm just gonna enter. And then maybe high pressure. And then center. So let's increase the size to maybe 26. And then I think there is a bold part there, which is a 20 to 30%. So usually when my paragraph is like in regular font weight and I need to emphasize some data, all I have to do is like highlight that and make that bold, just like this in this font. I made the real difference, like put more emphasis there. It's in different color and it's in different font weight. So yeah, you could also use that technique whenever you're creating your design. So yeah, I'm gonna add margin above, which is 20, maybe 40. Below, add more margin. Okay, I think this one is good for this section. And then okay, so let's create this. Let's create this one. So we're almost done with the Optin page. I hope I didn't take long because this video would actually be too long if like Okay, so let's say I'm gonna change the background first. So really, the process of building is easy when all of your assets are already loaded in your folders, when you've already set up your brand boards, um when you, when the layout is already like prepared. As for me, I'm doing my layout in Canva because that's where I also get my assets. But if you're using Figma or other apps, I think it's the same process. So do whatever is easy for you. So I'm just gonna choose this one because this is my background. So I'm just gonna make sure that's in full center. Okay, and 2 columns again here, and make sure that there is an image on the right side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that picture right away. This one. So I'm gonna use this one. Ooh, super cool. I really like some gradient, like fading away effect, and then kind of like add their names and like signature. So sometimes when I do design, I usually do that kind of style. So you can also do that if you want. This one. So we're gonna use another custom font. So just gonna duplicate it from here. And then drag. So once you really get used to building in Go High Level, sometimes it's just drag and drop. Once your layout is ready, all you have to do is just add your elements onto the builder. So let's say I'm just gonna copy this one, go to my Go High Level, and then paste it there. Just gonna change the color to green, and then enter, claim your, and then the word piece is in red. I mean red violet. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add here a paragraph, I think. I mean sub headline. So let's get this one, copy, and then paste. Optins, and then align left. And then let's add a little bit of margin here so it's not too stiff. So for the CTA button, usually I would just duplicate it so that I will make sure that they are the same size. So I'm not really scared when it comes to dragging, for as long as there is a column, it becomes easy. So just gonna add a little bit of here. I'll go ahead and there, and then we're gonna create, I think, the final piece. So let us delete some so it's not zero. Okay, so let's add, I think we are already at the end of our Optin page. Congratulations. So for my Optin page, it's fairly simple. I didn't use any background image, but for this one I used a solid color. So I'm gonna go ahead and add another column here. I mean add another section, sorry. Keep on switching from column to section, but yeah, that's life. Just gonna click this part and change the background color. Come on. Okay, then here I'm just gonna add a 1 column because that's how I designed it to be, just in 1 column. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and get my logo mark that I created. So it's not this is not an existing company, so don't be too hard on yourself. Like when you're creating, just keep on creating, even if it's just an imaginary piece, because it will help you with the practicing on how to build your funnels. So okay, here I think I'm gonna put this into center, and the reason why I did that is because it's just a name. So let's go back here and then paste. So for this one, I think I used this one, but I think we should add a custom color. Custom color. Let's try this add. Okay, what's that? Maybe give us that, and then let's just change, I think, font size. And then let's copy the last part. Just this one, copyright. The thank you page is pretty short because it's sometimes it's just a confirmation page that they can download or they can check their email. So yeah, I think on this funnel I also did it that way, like an opt-in page and a simple thank you page. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paste. And I'm gonna make sure it is centered. Page. Let's use page here. Then let's make the font size smaller. Not that small. Okay, think 9. Okay, is that? And then let's change that here. So there's that. We've already built our funnel. Our section 1, section 2, 3, 4, section 5, section 6, and our footer section. So we actually built the design the same as how we planned it in Canva. So I'm gonna show you here. This is what it looks like in Canva. Okay, and this is how it looks like once it is built in gohighlevel. Look, super cool. So of course, don't forget to save your design. Okay, save. Let's see if we can preview this now because we haven't published it. I'm not sure. Oh, we can. So this is how it looks like once it goes live. So I'm just gonna scroll. Ooh, we did a great job with our opt-in page. So one thing that we need to make sure is that those buttons are working, and that they should go to the next page. And then we're gonna design a form because we're gonna attach the form to the pop-up section. So first we have to go to sites and then go to forms. Then let's create it from the builder. So I'm just gonna add here a form. So I'm gonna name the form the same as how I named my funnel. So let's say this is 001 Amelia form. Okay. So we got the first name, the last name, the phone number, and the email. I really want it to be very simple, so just gonna delete this one. You can keep it if you want. And for the button, I would like it to... The thing is, it's not safe here, so I thought we could also see the brand boards on the form builder, but we cannot. So I'm just gonna copy the hex code then. So I'm gonna copy form builder. So all of the buttons that we have looks the same. So I think I'm gonna say, instead of button now, download here. So I think what should we add? Okay, I think we can save. Can we remove that? Okay, so let's remove this and hit save. So the reason why I wanted to go to the form builder is because I wanted to change the color of the button so it aligns with the color coding of my design. So from here, what we're gonna do is go to our download now button and make sure that it would lead to open a pop-up. Now let's go here to design the pop-up button. So what we're gonna do is add a column. First, I'm gonna add I think an image, so I can add the logo at the top. So let's get the logo here. Then I'm gonna resize it to 100 or maybe 150. And then I think I'm gonna add a copy here that says your free 5-day meditation is on the way. Okay. I don't know if that's corny, but let's just say that's the copy because I didn't prepare any copy for the pop-up section. So there's that. Let's just change color a bit to green. Okay. And then we can add a form here and then select your form. So as you can see, because I saved the form on the form builder earlier, you can see now that there's a form here. So let's just select 001 Amelia Knight because that's the form that we're gonna use. So when they click on the download button, it will go it will pop up like this. So I spelled it wrong, so I'm just gonna edit the form again. The word download is misspelled, so let's check that out. And then here, download. Okay, save. Okay, now let's go back to our builder again and then save. And for the button, let's see, the action from the form builder is go to the next step. So it will be led to our thank you page. So once they gave us their first name, last name, phone, and email, and then click download here, they will be led to the thank you page. You can see that. Okay, so there's another CTA at the bottom. Let's make sure that the functionality is open a pop-up. So let's save. And for the pop-up settings, just reduce. Change the color of the border. Okay. Full border. General, we can add a close pop-up on clicking outside. Okay. Okay, let's save. Okay, now let's preview our layout again. So we're here on our Optin page, and when they click the download button, it will have a pop-up like this. So they can enter their details, and then when they click download, they will be led to the next page, which is the thank you page. So now let's start creating the thank you page. And pop up. Okay, it's the same. Okay, so let's save anything here and let's go to the thank you page. Prepared a thank you page here. As you can see, this is like really short, so it seems like just one section. So before that, I'll go back to let's go back to our footer section and then save it. Let's say this is Amelia Knight footer, and then add it to template, save. So once that's saved, this section is now saved in your builder. So let's now start the thank you page. That's it. Okay, so we will do the same process, but I think we can finish pretty fast because thank you page are really short. Not unless you have like an upsell, you'll have a longer thank you page because you'll have like another CTA for them to avail the upsell. For this one, let's make it very simple. So I'll go to my storage again and get my assets. So this is what I'm gonna use. Like this, center. Okay, and then I'm gonna add my elements. So this one, let's add a headline. Okay, let's add a column first and then add a headline, and then I'm gonna copy this one, then join the 5-day meditation series, and then I'm gonna make this page color for contrast. So I'm gonna use the custom CSS again here. Still available here. Copy CSS board, then paste. So I'm just gonna copy this class, save, and then I'll go to advanced CSS and then paste, enter. Okay, now I have that. Just have to change the font weight, make it normal, Okay, so we have that, and then advance and change the line height to 1, and then change the size. Okay. Okay, one thing that we have not checked is the mobile view. So we're gonna have a short mobile view tutorial after this. So that's that, and then I'm gonna add this one, which is in Playfair, which is my secondary font. So that's how you do it, especially if you have set up your hierarchy of typography. Playfair. Okay. This is why when building, you would work faster if your copy, your brand guide, all of that is already set. Okay, I'm just gonna change the font. Then I'm gonna add it here, and then change this one. Paste. This white. Okay, and then size. Okay, and then on our layout, it's actually a video. So we're gonna add a video here. You can add it like that, and you can also change it if it's just a 3/4 width, half width. So I could also send it an autoplay, and then you can add your videos here. So if I okay, so let's actually just get one of my videos, just for an example. Copy, and then paste. So you can see that here. Okay, so you can insert a video here, but for the sake of this tutorial, because we have like a layout that I'm following, so I'm just gonna add a dummy video, which is a photo for this tutorial. But again, you can change it to your picture, because I think I downloaded like you see, this one is an image and has like that imaginary play button, just because I'm following my design. So yeah, but just like what I did earlier, you can change it to your own video link. Okay, there's that, and I'm just gonna add a there. So let's say that's a video. And then what else is here? I think the button. There's a new button that I created, but this button leads to a free community. So I'm just gonna use brown, and then why is it not changing? Okay, you have to double click. Okay, and then so here we have to change the text. Instead of click to sign up, join our, it could be like a Facebook page. Okay, and then let's change the font into here. Pockets. Okay, and then let's add some margin at the top like that. And then earlier I saved the footer as a template so I don't have to build it again. So what I'm gonna do is when I add a section, instead of dragging a blank section, I'm just gonna go to my section template. And you can see here a Minion footer because that's how I save it. So now I could just drag it there. And as you can see, now I could just drag the full section. So I'm not sure why the font changes, but let's just change it. Double click. Okay. So there's that. That's our thank you page. Save. So actually you will have to make sure that you update the SEO metadata even with your opt-in page. But maybe we could go back to this on another topic because SEO is just another topic. I think it needs a separate video. But for this video, it's more like all about building and designing your funnel. And I think we did that a goal already. So there. So let's now test our funnel. So I'm gonna go back and then first go to my opt-in page. Let's have a preview because it's like a working funnel already. All we have to do is like add a domain to it. What else? Add automation and email. Since I have this template as a sample, in some other days I might create also an email sequence that we can add here, even just for the sake of like creating the automation or creating the whole process of lead generation and how it can help your clients get leads or build their email list. So yeah. So this is our opt-in page. Just a quick review before we end this video. This is your opt-in page. There. And then when you click the button or the download, it will have a pop-up form. And then let's say I'm just gonna add my email here, and then let's say download here. Usually when you have automation, it should send a email to me, but we have not set the automation yet. But it does its function that when they click the download button, they will like see the thank you page. So this is our thank you page. So bravo, congratulations everyone, we have built a lead generation funnel in Go High Level. So that's it for today, and I hope that you find this video helpful if you're starting if you're just starting on the funnel design side of Go High Level. I hope that this video helps you in making sure that your funnel looks good and that it is highly converting, it's functional, and that your client can benefit from it, especially with building their email list or building their leads. So yeah, that's all for today, and hope you subscribe. And if you have any more like suggestion on the next video, I will keep on uploading more videos about Go High Level because that's the main app that I'm using right now in my work. So yeah, comment down below what you still need, and see you on the next one.